So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. That's a little off target. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally, or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game, to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. He's beaten the last man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha. Guti. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Mbappe. Cafu tries to pass it through. Nicely spread. Messi has it in a wide position. Khan claims it, and the danger passes. Now it's Haaland. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. Scholes. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That was lovely, that.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Stoichkov. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Scholes! Goal! There is the breakthrough! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smart enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Stoichkov. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot!
Has been indicated.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Now there's a fine ball. Roberto Carlos! There was plenty of power on that. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's really well cleared. Van Nistelrooy. That's been cut out. Well played. Cafu. Messi, he is through here, and that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar. It's Neymar!
And that would have been some goal. He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Scholes. Looking to play him in. Short changes him with that pass.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Stoichkov with the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Big chance, must be! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Van Nistelrooy. Number 22, Stoichkov. Number 10, Messi. Number 15, Scholes. Number 14.
Just 5 minutes left.
Coming on the field.
Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Vinicius Junior, he's found a way through. Well played. Important challenge, that. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline. So
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Scholes. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Brahim Diaz. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Batistuta, he's found a way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Owen. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And they've got rid. Nicely weighted ball. Played back to the goalkeeper. And now they can clear their lines. Looking for options for movement. No, it's come to nothing. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Owen. Brahim Diaz! Oh, split-second reaction.
Brahim Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Batistuta. Van Balten wins the duel this time. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Villa. That is ended up in no man's land. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Scholes with the foul. Stoichkov. Now it's Batistuta. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rodri gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Now it's Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for a runner. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Paul can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Looking to play him in. Played out to the right. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good looking ball. Now, can they get him away?
Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Just the... And in! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Scholes. Coming on the field.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Vinicius Junior.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Thiago.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. And he's been shifted off it. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, what a win! Oh, and that should have been two.
Owen really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Guti. Coming on the field is number 26. Havertz.
Nistelrooy. Lovely, now then. There's the shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Messi. Coming
This then to draw level.
Number 4, Dixon.
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's the throw. Now that's well seen too. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is a great pick out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's there to retrieve it. That has been cut short.
And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
If you have a ticket.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings...
असल त भ्युजै आउँदैन हप्ता दिन
कहिलेकाहीँ यस्तै हुन्छ डाउन हुन्छ
दुईटा मोबाइल मात्र छ दिनभरिमा 200 मात्र भएछ हैन
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. It's Bebeto. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's Scholes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Batistuta picks it up out wide. Looking for a runner. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect off everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And he can clear it away. Stoichkov. Oh, super fun. Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's gone for a throw-in. Other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's in a great position here. Found a way through. Can he finish? Scholes. Now it's Batistuta. Adams cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball out wide. Guti cleared without complication. Cross into the box. Adams with the clearance. Great vision. And it's Batistuta.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement.
So, both teams
Still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Either of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this looks sharp. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Raya gets good distance on it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Guti. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He won't be happy with that one. Guti charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. Guti. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Batistuta. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. No way through. That's a little off target. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. And that has left him in a heap. Probing pass. Van Nistelrooy.
Nepal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 5 minutes.
Enjoy this time. 5 minutes to add. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Musiala. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most...
a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Now that looks a decent ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Stoichkov. Serginho spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Always onto this. Picked out brilliant. And he shoots! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's forced to go back. Costa Curta, who's on a run down the left wing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now, can they get him away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This looks promising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Nakata. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Batistuta. Scholes. No, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. And they're back on the ball again. And that's a danger. He's having a shot! Nicely weighted ball. Might be danger here. And that has been clubbed away and reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get on the end of this? And he skips past his man. David Villa. Real chance! No way through. And here's Batistuta. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And back to the goalkeeper. Raya punts it upfield.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Whatever. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. That is a little undercooked. And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Look at the space. A decent chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Beckenbauer has been caught there. It's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Nakata.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Costa Corta. Pass just lacking in accuracy. David Villa is onto it in a flash. Batistuta.
Natal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
White. And it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! He should have put that one away.
Suarez has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
So there's going to be another change here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Cleared away. And he's let fly.
Substitution on the field. Number 9 is Nakata.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 42, Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Stoichkov! Could be danger here. And he's gone looking for safety. The final 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Messi. Musiala. Now, what about a counter-attack? His interception, his positioning was spot on. And that was nowhere near his best. Stoichkov. Time and again, they are repelled. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
We're expecting traffic to be heavy.
Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Looking for options for movement. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hazard. Look at the space and the shots! Goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way through. Real chance! He can get that clear. Great vision. Timber gets across to intercept that. Spread it left. Threads one in. This is Van Nistelrooy!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Serginho.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That has not gone well. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
35 minutes. Number 18.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi makes the interception. Cafu, passes coming off in quick succession here. That's the throw. Messi. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro. That has been slung wide. And it's Batistuta. No, that was never going to make it. Van Nistelrooy. Now that's well seen too. Batistuta. There's the
shot! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Guti. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Akanji wins the duel this time. They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've...
Can he finish? He scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that was as close to certain as can be.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
Great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quarter of an hour played.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Messi, and that's not going to reach. Odo. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's fabulous. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Cleared without hesitation. And he was quick to react. Works it forward. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great ball and Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he welcomes it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Guti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. Cannavaro. Guti. Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a shade optimistic.
Now it's Cavani. And it's Scholes. And they're back on the ball again. Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Stagecoach. Number 15, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 42, Musiala.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Odo. Van Dijk, who does have an assist to his name. And that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And Van Nistelrooy! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Time and again they are repelled. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path.
Added time.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final thoughts? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Tries to play it through. Well, it's Batistuta. Like, what a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Real chance! That was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's played into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Shapes to shoot! That has been knocked clear. Big chance! So, third corner of the game. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Messi. Squeeze it through. That's been cut out, well played. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Scholes. So what can they make of this? One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. No, that was never going to make it. And he thumps it clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aimed beyond the defence. And Ribéry! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, can he get onto this? And the through ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get rid. Out to the right. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. Oh, good spread. So good run down the left-hand side. And it's Messi. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
It's Batistuta. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage.
Messi! No, he's missed it. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Deftly away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Rodri. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Van Dijk gets it away. Guardiola threads one in. Ribéry. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Cafu gets it away. And it's Caceres. Takes a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pickford with the clearance. Time and again they are repelled.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Vicious ball here. Guti. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's delightful.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Number 10. Messi.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Number 14. Guti.
Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Dixon. Number 27.
That looks
Serginho.
a decent ball.
Number 9.
Caceres is in a really good position out wide. Shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, making the keeper very relieved.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. 5 minutes to add. Can he get on the end of this? It's really well cleared. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's gone looking for safety. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. But it Scholes. Scholes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Van Nistelrooy! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome with it.
Shapes the shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! His score! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played out to the right. Nice sequence of passes, this. Scholes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! You won't be happy with that one. Now it's Foden. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. The less said about that pass, the better. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saka. Foden. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good strength. Barella. Lovely feet. And that pass has been well intercepted. And this is Messi. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Musiala. And it's Van Dijk. And the first half is done. It's slipping along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up the grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. They're already back up and running after half-time.
Paul definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Spread neatly. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. And the shots! It's fallen kindly here. Foden. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Messi. Rodri gets it away. That's been won straight back. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, keep trying. Eventually it might come off.
Just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Foden. Oh, can he get onto this? Sergio, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. Two to the group, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Barella. Saka. Foden. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Batistuta. Barella. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka gets into some space. That looks a cracking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Offside that time.
Number 22, Stagecock. Number 10, Messi. Number 15.
So there's going to be another change here. Van Nistelrooy taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
Number 9,
Valverde. Now it's Messi.
Substitution.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 11,
Bellingham. Threads one in. 4 extra minutes added on. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! How very smart. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
कुन एप युज गर्छु युट्युबमा जाने प्लसको बटन थिच्ने त्यहाँ लाइभको अप्सन हुन्छ त्यसबाटै हो आवाज आएको छ कि छैन हेलो हेलो हुन्छ युट्युबमा 50 सब्सक्राइबर चाहिन्छ त्यहाँ पछि गर्न मिल्छ मैले पनि त्यसबाट गरिरहेको छु युट्युबमा भिडियो हुन्छ हेर्दा भइहाल्छ सिकाइदिन्छ त्यहाँ
के भन्छ कोहीले
युट्युबमा भिडियो हुन्छ त्यो भिडियो हेरेर गर्दा हुन्छ कसरी बुझाउनु त यहाँबाट त सेटिङ मिलाउनु पर्छ सेटिङ कसरी मिलाउने त्यहाँ सिकाइदिइहाल्छ हुन्छ खेलौँ एक म्याच चाहिँ त्यसपछि फेरि यता आउनुपर्छ रुम बनाएर रुम नम्बर पठाउने कि म बनाउने
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cleared without complication. Pickford gets it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and physical stuff. He never has to let it go.
It's interesting because he's having a shot! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. Adams. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! Big chance! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Guti. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Guti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass.
And he's let fly. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Oh, that was vital. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short.
That's going in strongly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And the shot's on here. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Pickford gets his gloves on it. Nice and covered. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
We're underway again. He steps in, and that's the end of that. This is Batistuta, and he's managed to get free.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
He's tried one! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu. Oh, red. Nice interception. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. And he's been shifted off it. It's a searching pass. Nicely weighted ball. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Robson. Beckenbauer. And it's Azar. Lampard. Played into space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Putti. He's having a go! He's produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Scores. Coming on the field, number 27.
He cuts out the supply.
Number 26.
Now he's got space here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's through here. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out of play for a throw. Played in deep. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. Just the goalkeeper to be. Can he finish? It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 18.
So is this the start of a comeback? No, that is pretty much the end of that.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, David B.
Rodri played out to the left flank. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 5 minutes.
Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. He's only too happy to take that back. Looking for the run. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Serginho. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And if you do have a chance today,
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Paul definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so good evening to you.
अब यो पछि यो 4 भइसक्यो
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Bebeto. Stoichkov, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this. Oh, what has happened here? Batistuta, here's onto this. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
And Mr. Roy is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Scholes. He's gone looking for safety. That has ended up in no man's land. Throwing. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Van Nistelrooy. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's looking wide. Oh, no joy this time.
Bebeto really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little...
Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is... And the finish! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Azar. Cafu shows great strength. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This is Bebeto. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aim forwards. Guti tries to pass it through. That's Bebeto. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta might just make this. And this is Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
That's a little off target. Nicely aimed pass. That's a cute ball. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. This is Van Nistelrooy. He's there to retrieve it.
Has been indicated.
That's Bebeto. Scholes. Caceres cuts it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And smartly reclaimed. Stoichkov with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled them to one side, he's told them what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Pass back, and it's Tonali. Now it's Bebeto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Scholes, pass somewhat off target, lofted upfield.
Nepal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Played back in. Having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tierney getting this one clear. Messi's cross. We've seen that early. Batistuta! Looking for the run. Stoichkov! And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 4 coming up here. journey, but it gets the job done. Nicely weighted ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to play it through. And Stoichkov!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he was alert to it.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a super give and go. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been
That should get the
indicated.
job done. 2 minutes to be added on. Shot could be shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the... 1 point needed to secure promotion on the final day. It sounds simple, but as we all know, football is often anything but. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
The game itself. So that's got things underway. Oh, that's fabulous. The defence proved infallible then. Now, that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Clinch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to.
Here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Batistuta might just make this. Oh, easy pickings there. This is Batistuta. Searching passes played there. Bale. He has found a way through. And he shoots! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal. Yeah, and the volley. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's found a way through. Shot a goal. Oh, it's there. Oh, huge goal. Massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter.
Yet great chance! Now it's a race for the ball. Steps in, and the shot! Against the crossbar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Played out towards the right wing. Batistuta! And he's there to belt it away. That's definitely not his best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? We expected better, and so did he. Looking for the run. Rodri cuts out the pass. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's bustling through here. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross to the back post. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes.
Has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a really well-measured ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
The because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Scholes. Mbappe. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Oh, what has happened here? Well measured. Bale. Guti. Scholes. Front-footed pressing going on here. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that looks a decent ball. Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe! He's picked his way through. Pickford keeps his gloves on it, nice and calm. Knocks it into space. That's a simple one for the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. Rodri getting this one clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 27. Serginho. Coming on to replace him is...
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he thumps it clear. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Davids. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chance, surely! Oh, it's gone in! And this has become a real roller coaster of a game. We go up, we go down. Where we end, who knows?
Well, I for one didn't see this coming, Peter, but it's made for a fantastic spectacle. The big question now, what do you do from a game management perspective? Stick or twist?
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover or worse? I just think we should offer congratulations.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Becklin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.